Okay, good morning. First of all,
Good
in the
morning.
previous lecture, so we have seen we have actually started the unit number 4. No, I think unit number 5. 5, that is vibration measurement and control system. So it is very important to understand why we need to make the measurements of the vibration, and little introduction regarding this vibration, how to make measurements and its importance and its needs, that we have seen in the previous lecture. So today we shall see what are the different parameters which are associated with the measurement of vibration, so that we shall see in detail one by one. So if you see in the previous lecture, so we have seen what are the different instruments. So what are the different instruments so we use for measurement of vibrations. Okay, so this we have seen in the previous lecture. Okay, so this all things, so we have seen in the how to measure the vibrations. So afterwards, so we have seen how vibration measuring instrument is going to work. So this is vibration measurement system. So this is explained in the previous lecture. So how this is going to work means, what are the different steps that will be followed in the measurement of vibrations. So afterwards we have seen classification of vibration measuring instruments. So how the different instruments that will be classified. So that also we have seen in the previous lecture. Okay, so that things we have seen in the previous lectures. So little introductions and classification, and afterwards it is normally how the vibration is measured and what are the importance of measurement of vibrations. Means why it is important to measure the vibrations, because so we have seen in the previous units, like unit number 1, 2, 3, 4, that is, so we used to calculate the vibration parameters. we, Otherwise we can say we used to get the vibration values analytically by calculations. So afterwards, so it is important to confirm that values practically. So when we want to confirm that values practically, so we have to make the measurement practically. So that's why, so it is important for us to understand how to make the measurement of vibrations practically. So when we say the measurement of vibrations, so what actually we need to measure in vibrations? Vibration we used to say measurement of vibration. So what actually we need to measure in the vibration? So there are different parameters so that are associated with the measurement of vibrations. So they are called the vibration parameters. Measurement of parameters of vibration measurement. So these are the parameters of vibration measurement. So first one is displacement. So displacement, so this is also called the amplitude. So either we can say it is a displacement or it is amplitude of vibration. So what is the meaning of displacement? So when you say any body, when it vibrates, so it will vibrate between 2 points. So it will vibrate between 2 points. So this, whatever the movement of this body, so this is called the displacement. वो कितना distance वो vibration करता है, within what distance, so what length it will go, it will make the vibration. So that is called the displacement, or sometimes it is called the amplitude. Okay, so afterwards, so when you say example, if you say that so let us say the body is going to vibrate in like this. Okay, so what is happening is, so body is vibrating between these 2 points, approximately these 2 points. So this distance, this whatever the length, so this is called the displacement.
हेलो सर,
So from this point to this point, yes,
ते स्क्रीन नहीं दिख रहा है सर.
नहीं दिख रहे?
हाँ.
So अभी दिख रहे
अभी
हैं?
दिख रहा है सर. हो सर.
Okay, पहले से दिखा नहीं कि कुछ भी?
अभी नहीं दिख रहा है.
Okay, ठीक है. Okay, I think there is some problem here. Okay, ठीक है. Okay, so okay, so displacement. So what are the different parameters? So that is for the measurement of vibrations. So these are the different parameters, so that we need to measure in the vibrations. So first one is displacement. So displacement, or sometimes it's also called the amplitude. Okay. So these are the different parameters. So that is we are going to measure the in vibrations. First one is displacement. So displacement, so it is also called the amplitude of vibration. So what is meaning of displacement is, so displacement means when the body is going to vibrate, so it will vibrate between 2 points. So it will vibrate between 2 points. So when it is going to vibrate between 2 points, so whatever this distance is called the displacement of vibration. So sometimes it is also called the amplitude of the vibration. So जितना जो distance के बीच में वो vibrate होता है, तो उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Displacement or vibration. Sorry, displacement or amplitude of the vibration. So next is, second one is velocity. So velocity means it is at what speed it is vibrating. So what is the speed of vibration? That the speed of vibrations is called the velocity. Okay, so it moment at what speed, that what are the displacement per second. So how much displacement it is taking place of the vibration per second. So that is called the velocity of the vibration. So next is acceleration. So acceleration means it is rate of change of velocity. Means acceleration indicates so whether the vibration is increasing or decreasing. So if the acceleration is there, if it is present then we can say that velocity go on increases. Means vibration velocities go on increases. So if the acceleration is not present, at that time what will happen is, so no acceleration means it is velocities go on decreases. Means acceleration means what it is? It is rate of change of velocity. अगर velocity में कुछ change नहीं तो there is no acceleration. Okay, so that is third parameter is acceleration of the vibration, and fourth parameter is frequency of vibration. So frequency of vibration means it is how many number of cycles so it is going to complete. Okay, so how many number of vibrations it will going to complete? Okay, sorry. So देखो, so we can say from this point to this point, let us say it is a simple consider simple harmonic motion, vibration of a simple harmonic motion. So let us say that body is vibrating between 2 points. So this distance between these 2 points, so it is top and bottom, so it is called displacement. इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? So this is called the displacement or amplitude of vibration. So next is, so at what speed it is moving, that is called velocity. कितना fast है movement हो रहा है body, so उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? That is velocity. Means it is displacement per time, that is rate of change of displacement. So next is acceleration. Means it is rate of change of velocity, it is called the acceleration. And fourth one is frequency. Frequency means देखो, it is from here to here, from this point to this point, we can say that it is a one complete cycle. Okay, so that is how many number of cycles it will going to complete in 1 second. So that is called the frequency. Means how many cycles of vibrations, so they will going to complete in 1 second in a given time. So that is called the frequency of vibration. Okay, so this is about the parameters of the vibration. That is, first one is displacement, or it is also called the amplitude of vibration. Second one is velocity. Third one is acceleration, and fourth one is the frequency. So what are the different devices or instruments used for measurement of these parameters? So that we shall see one by one. Okay. So next parameter is let us see one by one. So how to measure the different parameters of the vibration. First, let us say that measurement of displacement or amplitude. So how to make the measurement of displacement or amplitude? So let us see. So first of all, the instruments which are used for measurement of displacement or amplitude of vibration are known as vibrometers or seismometers. The instruments are devices which are used for the measurement of amplitude or displacement. So they are called the vibrometers or seismometers. So normally they are called the vibrometers or seismometers. Okay, so what are the different devices so which are used for this measurement of displacement or amplitude? So first one is seismic seismic vibration measurement. So this is the one device so which is used for measurement of amplitude or displacement. So just I am listing out here. So in detail we shall see in the next slides. So next is stylus recording instrument. So this is second instrument, that is here we are going to use the stylus so for the measurement of vibration. And third one is optical recording instrument. So these three are the most widely used instruments for the measurement of amplitude of the vibration. And fourth one is simple potentiometer, and fifth one is frequency capacitance pickup. Means there are many other instruments so which can be used for the measurement of amplitude, but so these first three ones, seismic vibration measurement, stylus recording instrument, and optical recording instruments, so these three are the most commonly used vibration measuring instruments. Okay, so let us see one by one. So these instruments, so how this can be used in the measurement of the vibrations. Okay, so first one is seismic vibration measurement. So how this instrument can be used. So let us see how it going to works. So in detail, so we shall see about this instrument. So this is called the construction of seismic instrument. So this is the construction, and this is the model, vibration model, means it is expressed in terms of the vibration parameters. So this is physical appearance of the measuring instrument, that is called construction details of the vibration instrument. So you can see here, so this is a vibrating body, means this body, the body which is vibrating, means of which we want to measure the amplitude of the vibration. जो body का vibration का amplitude को measurement करने का है, so that is this body. So on this body, so this instrument is placed. जो भी ऑब्जेक्ट का बॉडी का सिस्टम का जो वाइब्रेशन को मेजरमेंट करने का है, तो उस बॉडी के ऊपर so this instrument is going to be placed. So what are the different parts in the instrument here? So this is the mass of the system, and it is inside there is a called the suspension spring, and remaining space is filled with the oil. Okay, so and whenever this is a signal coil, means so this will collect the signals from this vibrating body, because so this complete system is connected to this vibrating body. Okay, so whenever this body is going to vibrate, जब body vibration होता है, so then as this seismic vibration meter is connected to this body, so this will sense that displacement of the vibration. You can see here, so this is the vibration model. So this is the vibrating body. To this, we are going to connect the spring and damper and mass system. And this mass, whatever the vibration of this mass, so that will be recorded on this scale. So vertical vibration of the body is expressed in terms of the Y. So whatever the vibration, so we assume it as a sinusoidal, that is harmonic. Y equal to Y sin omega t. Y sin omega t. Okay. So that is, so whenever this body is going to vibrate, so this whatever the vibration, so that will be sensed by this spring and damper. So stiffness of the spring is very small, very less. अगर stiffness ज़्यादा है तो क्या होता है, तो it will be difficult to make the sense here. Stiffness ज़्यादा है तो vibration नहीं होता है, means उसका recording difficult हो जाता है. तो इसलिए stiffness of the coil is very less. Low stiffness spring is used. So afterwards, so whatever this moment of the spring, whatever is this moment, so that will be converted into electrical signals. तो अभी देखो मोमेंट को इलेक्ट्रिकल सिग्नल्स क्यों कन्वर्ट करने का मीन्स इफ यू वांट टू डिस्प्ले इन टर्म्स ऑफ डिजिटल डिस्प्ले, अगर डिजिटल फॉर्म में उसको डिस्प्ले करने के तो उस टाइम पे हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा. सो व्हाट वी नीड टू डू इज वी नीड टू कन्वर्ट दिस वाइब्रेटिंग मींस मैकेनिकल सिग्नल्स इनटू electrical signals or electronic signals. Then only we can make the display in terms of the digital. So for that we are going to use the transducers. So what are the transducers? There are many types of transducers. So we can use convert mechanical signals into electrical or electronic signals. So here, so now we can use the LVDT. So which you have studied in the previous semesters also. That is linear variable differential transducer. So ये क्या करता है? What it does is it will convert that mechanical signals into electrical signals. Otherwise you can say digital signals. So that we can make the display of the this displacement on the in the form of digital units. So digitally जो भी displacement है तो हम इसको display कर सकते हैं. So if we use the different transducers. Otherwise, so we can also use the strain gauges. So we can also use the strain gauges for the display of the this amplitude. Means if you want to display, अगर mechanical को as a mechanically उसको record करने गए तो उस time पे हमको transducer की जरूरत नहीं पड़ता है. So we not record the transducers. So suppose if you want to display in the form of digital units, तो अगर डिजिटली उसको डिस्प्ले करने गए तो उस टाइम पे सो वी नीड द ट्रांसड्यूसर सो व्हिच विल कन्वर्ट दैट मैकेनिकल सिग्नल्स इनटू इलेक्ट्रिकल और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिग्नल्स. दैट इज LVDT and strain gauges. So there are many other transducers also, so which we can use to convert from mechanical to electrical signals. So in this way, so this seismic vibration instrument can be used for the measurement of the vibrations. Okay, so this you can see this strain gauge. So how it is used in the measurement of vibration. So whenever there is a mass, so this mass is attached to this vibrating body. So vibrating body and mass, it is attached to the spring. So whenever this mass is going to vibrate, when this mass is going to vibrate, so this is a cantilever beam. देखो, when this mass is going to vibrate, so this strain gauge, whatever attached, this will be attached to this beam. Means it is just like a spring. It is cantilever beam means it is a spring. When you attach the strain gauge, means it is like it is one transducer. So it will convert that mechanical moments into electrical signals or electronic signals. So that we can make the display in terms of the digital units. Okay, so this is one of the examples. So just I'm showing how to convert that mechanical signals into electrical signals. So by using the strain gauges. So strain gauges are most widely used in measurement of stresses also. So if you want to measure the stresses when you apply the load, so in that case also, so we are going to use the strain gauges to measure the stress induced. स्ट्रेस इंड्यूस कितना होता है उसको वो मेजरमेंट करने के लिए भी हम स्ट्रेन गेजेस को यूज कर सकते हैं. बिकॉज स्ट्रेस इक्वल टू स्ट्रेस बाय स्ट्रेन इक्वल टू यंग्स मॉडुलस. ओके, तो यंग्स मॉडुलस तो कांस्टेंट रहता है फॉर ए गिवन मटेरियल. सो आउट ऑफ 3 यंग्स मॉडुलस इज कांस्टेंट. अगर स्ट्रेन का वैल्यू मिल गया तो हम स्ट्रेस वैल्यू को कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. सो दैट इज इन दैट केस आल्सो, सो वी कैन यूज द स्ट्रेन गेजेस. Okay, so next is a stylus recording instrument. So this is a simple one. So which is we are having practical also in our laboratory. Okay, so here so you can see this is the construction of the stylus recording instrument. So this is a vibrating body. So of which so we want to measure the vibrations. So a body ko so it will be connected to this stylus. This is called the stylus. Stylus means it is like a pen. Okay, so vibrating body will be connected to the stylus. So it is a pin connected Okay. So this is a rotating drum. So it will continuously it will going to rotate. So it is mounted on the bearings. So these are called the bearings. So if you whenever you want to measure the vibration of this body, so at that time the stylus will be connected to this vibrating body. Afterwards, so with this body drum will continuously it will going to rotate. So rotate होने से क्या होता है? तो this whatever the vibrations, so that will be recorded on this drum. So vibration होने से क्या होता है? Stylus क्या होता है? ऊपर नीचे होता है. तो जो भी moment है vibration का, so same moment will be recorded here on the drum. Means it is just like a paper. पेपर आता है तो ड्रम के ऊपर पेपर आता है तो पेंसिल जैसा पेन होता है और पेन से क्या होता है वो दैट विल बी रब उसके ऊपर क्या होता है स्क्रैचेस होते जाते हैं ओके सो आफ्टरवर्ड्स ये पेपर को हम बाहर निकल के तो उसको हम मेजरमेंट कर सकते हैं मींस फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट टू दिस पॉइंट दैट इज कॉल्ड एम्पलीट्यूड ओके सो आफ्टरवर्ड्स सो व्हाटएवर द डिस्प्लेसमेंट उसके बाद so advantage of this method is so we can measure some other parameters also. So we can also measure the देखो in case of this stylus recording instrument in addition to the amplitude of vibration so we can also find the logarithmic decrement and hence damping factor. अभी देखो we can measure the अगर by using this method we can measure the amplitude or displacement but along with that so इसके साथ साथ हम logarithmic decrement and hence damping factor also so we can measure it. So logarithmic decrement means it is a ratio of two successive amplitudes means logarithmic two successive amplitudes so दो successive amplitudes का value भी मिल जाते हैं तो इसलिए हम logarithmic decrement भी measurement कर सकते हैं तो अगर logarithmic if you got the logarithmic decrement so we can get the value of damping factor that is zeta means it is a multi-purpose so we can measure the 2 to 3 parameters here so with the help of this method that is stylus recording instrument. Okay, so next is optical recording instruments. So sometimes what will happen is sometimes it is difficult to directly place the vibrating system amplitude measuring system on the what you can say this vibrating body. So vibrating body के ऊपर directly हम connect नहीं कर सकते कभी-कभी. So in that cases so we can go for this method. So this method uses that is light signals, light waves, light source for the measurement of the vibration. So this is the construction of this instrument that is optical recording instrument. So this is a vibrating body. This is a vibrating body. This is a mirror. Okay. So this is a light source and this is a lens. So this is a rotating drum. So rotating drum is same like previous one that is in case of the stylus measuring instrument. So it is mounted on the bearings. So whenever the light source falls on this mirror through this lens, so if this mirror is connected to the vibrating body, when this light source falls on this mirror, so if this body vibrates, means mirror also going to vibrate. So because of that, so whatever the light signals when it fall on the mirror, so that will be reflected on the drum. So light signals क्या होता है? Light rays by reflecting from the mirror, so they will be fall on the rotating drum. So if this body vibrates, then so you can automatically get the recording on this particular drum. So it is designed such that so whatever the light signals, so they will be recorded here. So if there is no vibration, so you will get the straight line here. So that means there is no vibration. So if there is vibration, so you will get the sinusoidal approximately. That is harmonic vibration. Okay. So these are the 3 methods so which are used widely for the measurement of the amplitude of the vibration. That is seismic measuring instrument, stylus recording instrument, and third one is the optical recording instruments. So these are the three methods so which are widely used for the measurement of the amplitude of vibration. So in the next lecture, so we shall see the next parameters. So how to make them measurement. Okay. So रोहित समझ में आएगा lecture? रोहित मेरा आवाज आ रहा है?
हाँ सर.
ओके समझ में आया क्या अभी जो भी मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया?
हाँ हाँ.
कुछ डाउट्स है? एनी डाउट्स?
नहीं सर.
नहीं क्या? ओके ठीक है तो आई एम गोइंग टू stop here. So I'm going to sign off from now. Okay. So see you in the next lecture.